A 350-year-old mummified head from Bolivia has revealed surprising truths that challenge previous assumptions. Initially believed to belong to an Inca man, recent research indicates that this head actually originates from a different cultural background, featuring incisions in the skull that may have been part of a ritualistic practice. This new study aims to place the individual within their archaeological context and restore their local history. As emphasized by the researchers involved, Claire Brizon, a museologist and art historian at the Cantonal Museum of Archaeology and History in Lausanne, Switzerland, stated, "These remains are not just bones in an anthropological collection. They represent individuals with their own stories." Brizon, who is the lead author of the study published on August 27th in the International Journal of Osteoarchaeology, analyzed the mummified head, which includes the skin, facial features, cranium, jaw, and part of the neck. Notably, the top of the head has a conical shape and displays a significant lesion from an attempted trepanation, a procedure involving drilling or cutting a hole in the skull. Interestingly, the absence of trauma-related signs suggests that this trepanation may have served a ritualistic or social function, rather than a medical one, as the researchers pointed out in their findings. The analysis revealed that the head belonged to an adult male who passed away at least 350 years ago and had experienced cranial deformation during childhood. This practice, which was relatively common in pre-Columbian South America, involved tightly binding an infant's head over several years to achieve a desired shape. Furthermore, the trepanation attempt on the upper right side of his skull was incomplete. While deep cuts were made in the outer bone layers, the inner layers remained intact. The study also delves into the history of how this mummified head came to be part of the museum's collection. It was donated in 1914 by a Swiss collector who had acquired it in Bolivia during the 1870s. A note accompanying the head claimed it was from an Inca individual. However, the researchers determined that the specific type of cranial deformation indicated it was likely from the Aymara, an indigenous group residing in the Bolivian Highlands. The note also specified the head's recovery location, which aligns with the Aymara's historical territory. The researchers hypothesized that the head was likely taken from a cholpa, a stone burial tower that was prevalent in that area, and that it had been naturally mummified due to the region's cold and arid climate. In their commitment to ethical research practices, the researchers employed non-invasive analytical methods, avoiding techniques like radiocarbon dating that often require destructive sampling. Claudine Abeg, the study's lead author and an anthropologist at the University of Geneva, emphasized the importance of respecting the deceased's potential wishes, stating, "Since he cannot give consent, we must choose methods that align with what he might have wanted." While more invasive techniques such as isotopic or DNA analysis could yield more precise results, Abeg noted that the decision to pursue such methods should rest with the communities connected to the individual. Currently, the mummified head remains in the museum's collection, though it is not on public display. Brizon mentioned that the museum has not yet received any requests for its repatriation, but is open to inquiries. Julia Gresky, a paleopathologist at the German Archaeological Institute, who was not involved in this study, but has researched trepanations and cranial deformations, remarked that she had never encountered a head exhibiting both cranial deformation and an attempted trepanation. She noted the absence of any visible trauma that could explain the trepanation attempt, suggesting that it might have been performed for ritualistic or social reasons. Perhaps the individual simply decided, "No more," she speculated. This fascinating case raises important questions about the cultural practices of ancient societies and the ethical considerations surrounding the study of human remains. What do you think about the implications of this research? Should such artifacts be repatriated to their communities of origin? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments.